How you guys doing? It's me, Stroman. I'm back again, CEO and founder of Purple Heart Productions. New era's in, and you're now at the About Thoughts page. And I just want to take the moment to once again thank you so much for coming to the site. Thank you so much for supporting what I'm trying to do with my music, for supporting my efforts. And as it relates to what the mixtape is actually about, um, thoughts and other great black achievements. You got to think, where'd the name come from? Well, there's two parts to the mixtape. One is divided up kind of like the thought section, and the other is the and other great black achievement section. And really, thoughts kind of deals with all of the struggles and adversities, kind of like the fears and disappointments, the failures, the setbacks, all the things that dealt with shaping me on the inside, shaping me internally. The things that changed my habits and helped to change my mindset, so that I could experience the outward success, so that I could have the outward manifestation of achievement. So thoughts is the process of a young kid who is dealing with a lot, dealing with the death of his parents, dealing with needing to succeed in school, socially and academically, dealing with environment, just dealing with a lot of challenges. Thoughts and other great black achievements. It's gonna have, as I said before, 7 to 8 tracks on there. It's gonna be an intro, a skit, and an outro. And really, like the first 3 tracks are going to deal with the thoughts aspect of kind of like the two-part approach. And as I said before, it's going to be dealing with kind of like some challenging things that are really real things that come from some of the more challenging, difficult environments that I grew up in. And we're going to get to and other great black achievements, which really just chronicles how I came alive and how I, at college at 18, 19, began to really start to question who I wanted to be as a man, and at a time when I was starting to get new examples like, Dr. King and Malcolm X. I went to HBCU, so just learned about, civil rights, human rights, just intellectually, just really kind of took off. But still kind of was rough around the edges. Still, I came from a certain place. So that's kind of like the two-part breakdown of thoughts and other great black achievements. Thoughts deals with the challenges and adversities. Other great black achievements deals with the heroes, the achievements, the successes that I've been able to experience. How I tie those things to the global human rights movement, to the civil rights movement, to a lot of things that we're seeing going on with our criminal justice system, just with our government in general. Just coming from the standpoint of a young man who didn't feel like he had voice or agency, becoming a young man who felt like who had the opportunity to empower people and to be a positive example, even though I have my own difficulties. So very quickly, I'm trying not to keep you guys too long, but there are 3 things that I want you to pick up on as it relates to about thoughts. The first thing, there are 3 things. The first thing is that this is empowerment rap. This is black excellence in hip hop. This is about the diversity, the complexity of a young black man, and how that, what that could look like, operating in places of power, operating on behalf of the powerless, speaking truth to power. What does it look like to be a young man in this day and time in the 21st century, speaking truth to power and succeeding, in all areas of life? And what does that take? So this is about empowerment rap. It doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter where you at, from the trap to the boardrooms in college or whatever. This is about empowerment, and this is about black excellence in hip hop. And I would say the second thing is, I want to be successful. I would like to be successful with my music career and take this as far as I can possibly take it. This is really something that's important to me. I made a lot of investments personally in order to do this, and I hope you guys really will support me. And third, because I got to get out of here, I'm almost over time. I'm just trying to help reconcile, really going back to the first two-part division of this, the thoughts and the other great black achievements, reconcile who I am as a young black man with, you know, what society demands of us in this capitalistic system, what society demands of us as citizens in this government, what society demands of us as fathers and as community leaders, as young men who are conscious. You know, even though we have, you know, such difficult personal obstacles to overcome, there's still such a great amount of responsibility that we bear. And, you know, I'm trying to help create music that can empower us, that can help empower our mindsets to get us to that place where we're creating, we're producers, and we're leaders, and we're shining. That's what Purple Heart is all about. That's what Purple Heart Productions is all about. Being willing to sacrifice in order to set the standard, set the mark for excellence. Taking that courageous step to be different. Thank you guys so much. You know, I kept you a little bit over time. Couple last minute things. I am dropping Thoughts and Other Great Black Achievements on September 13th. It's a very special day. Do your research. Check out why that date. You know what's so important about that date. September 13th is going down. Appreciate you. $6.99. You'll be able to get it digitally. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Shout out to South Cac. Shout out to Boston. Shout out to New York. Shout out to Florida. Shout out to DC. Shout out to Cali, Bay Area. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I'm expecting some really great things to come out of this. Peace and blessings. Yeah.